Alright, welcome to episode 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog, Marble Zone. So I kind of wanted to keep on a topic that I was talking about last video, and it was talking about the Sega Forever collection. And I kind of ended off last episode talking about how good the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic 1 is with the widescreen support, and just everything. They have like a time attack mode, like they did with the Sonic CD port. And for you don't know, the Sonic Mania, for the few people who don't know, I don't know why I struggle to say that, Sonic Mania has actually been created by this Christian Whitehead. He's pretty famously known for a lot of good Sonic ROM hacks. I can't name a few, I can't name any off the top of my head. I think there's one called Sonic Retro. That might have been an engine he made for other people could use. But he did some really good ports. Sonic 2 is debatably better than the Sonic 1 port because it adds Knuckles, you know, because Knuckles was in Sonic 2 if he did the lock-on feature. But then you got some actual new zones in the Sonic 2. They have a zone called Hidden Palace Zone, which was a scrapped zone for Sonic 2. You can access that. It's just really cool. And another thing, Sega hasn't released the Sonic 2 Christian Whitehead version on there, so I would want to see that. While I'm still talking about Christian Whitehead, I don't know if it's Sega that's keeping him from making it because he wants to make it, but there's no Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There's no like Christian Whitehead updated version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles for anything. No PC port, no Android port, no iOS port. And I don't know why. People are saying because, you know, because if you guys are like on the store, anything like Xbox store, PlayStation store, they try to sell Sonic 3 and Sonic and Sonic and Knuckles as separate games, you know, to get money. Oh my god, suck these special stages. But Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles is supposed to be technically one game, but they're in development. They had trouble fitting on one cartridge, and time restraints are split up into two games. So Sega still takes that approach. They use that to sell. They sell like a two-party, you know, instead of paying like $5 for Sonic 3 and Knuckles as one game as it's supposed to be. They sell to you as you gotta buy Sonic 3 and you gotta buy Sonic and Knuckles. Then you can connect them to get the full experience. Personally, I'm not a fan of Sonic 3, and that's probably gonna piss a few people off. But just compared to CD, Sonic 2 and Sonic 1, it's kind of like, it's hard to describe. I kind of feel like the best way I could describe it is when you're reading or watching a book series, and then you just get so far, like, to episode 4, book 4, and you're like just tired of it, you're starting to get worn out. That's kind of how I feel. It's probably not the best explanation for it. I hope in the future I could probably explain it better. I might get a buddy to, like, you know, recommend what I should say about it. Because saying that Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was not a, it's not a bad game, but when you say it's a pretty mediocre mad game, it's really going to tick people off, because like the Sonic fan base, it's not a good fan base. Like they are a stingy bunch, which then again a lot of fandoms are. Mostly every fandom, you're gonna have those select few people that just like ruin the experience. Like, I know it's a cliche at this point, but I want to say like Undertale, the game itself. I feel like it's a good game, good to okay, but then you have the fandom, and they just ruin it. Like they really dig it into the ground. I always like this part. I feel like, is that really the only part in the game where you do that? You get smash blocks and you get points from it. Marble Zone has always interested in me. Like, it seems like a towards the end of the game level rather than the second zone, because in Green Hill Zone you got to do loopy-loops, you went so fast and stuff, and then you get to Marble Zone, it's like a slow snail's pace. I'm definitely not getting 50 rings here. Yep. I'm going to really need to start focusing in later episodes on getting 50 rings if I want to get the best ending. Then again, there's really no difference from the normal ending to the best ending other than Eggman sitting there juggling Chaos Emeralds. Or I should probably call him Robotnik, seeing how this is the first Sonic game they called him Robotnik, but he was Eggman in Japan. I don't know, I feel like for the classic games, Robotnik fits. Plus, I kind of like classic Eggman's design better. I like modern Eggman for his... Okay, that was a weird jump. Alright. I like modern Eggman for his character. I feel like it fits him very well. You know, he's full of himself, he makes jokes, but he's still relatively a threat. But I love the design, character, clothing, everything design of classic Eggman. Very simplistic villain. Yeah, he looks like he has a lot of character. That's a thing I was kind of hoping of Sonic Generations was Sonic Generations like had no story, or at least never went into it. Like if we got some cutscenes or more interactions with classic Eggman, I would want them to give him a cheery personality, like of the old Sonic cartoon. I think it's called Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I really was hoping they would play classic Eggman like that. But now in Generations, is like, you see him once at the end. It's like plot twist, classic Eggman. But like Sonic Generations, if I remember, had like a lot of CGI trailers that were like CGI cutscenes that were never used in the game. They were like used in trailers and all that. And I was Sonic Forces looks like it's not really Generations 2. Well, it's kind of Generations 2 because you got classic Sonic in there, which honestly with the custom character and modern Sonic still being 2D and 3D, I don't know why you got classic Sonic in there. People were even saying who've played Sonic Forces, the demo, that classic Sonic still feels... He does not feel as he does in Mania, because in Mania, he looks and feels really good. How am I getting through here? How am I getting through here? Oh my god, I can't get through there. But like I was saying, for me, for Sonic Generations, classic Sonic had no momentum. If you started rolling, he would just instantly stop a few seconds on a dime, okay? Like, there's like no... You could build up speed and it just all go away once you start rolling. And the spin dash was like really overpowered. Okay, I don't think I hit that one moving block. That's the reason why I couldn't get over there. I'm hoping it's still valid. I hope it didn't despawn or anything. But yeah, classic Sonic wasn't bad in Generations. He just didn't feel as good as he did in like Sonic 1. Which that's understandable. They probably couldn't recreate the physics 1-to-1 to be like the originals. But I feel like they could have tweaked them though, because the spin dash still seems overpowered. Rolling still just kind of stops you or slows you down a lot, instead of, you know, like in actual classic games, you go a lot faster rolling than you would running. Again, with that weird jump, I don't know what triggers that. dang it. This is Act 3, I'm pretty sure, so doesn't matter if I don't got 50 rings or not. Marble Zone also is like one of the longer zones. I don't remember, what did I do right there? I don't remember any of the other zones being as long. Maybe Labyrinth. Which honestly, Labyrinth Zone, despite what people say, isn't that bad. I feel like stages like, why can't I run here? I feel like stages, oh my god, I just can't jump when I'm at that part of the ledge. I feel like Sonic CD's Tidal Tempest was a more difficult water level. People kind of overhyped the difficulty of Labyrinth Zone, just like how people overhype, like they kind of overhyped the difficulty of the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. Because really, it's just a little bit confusing of a dungeon. Once you find out what to do, it's not that hard. And people say, oh, even I hate this part of the game, it's bad. It's not really that bad of a dungeon. It's just that you didn't know what to do. You didn't know what to do ahead of time, because the other dungeons in Ocarina of Time, you kind of had an idea of what you gotta do. But they didn't really tell you nothing to do. They didn't really give you any hints ahead of time of what the Water Temple would be like, which I kind of liked. You know, that one, you had to figure it out yourself. Okay, there was no NPC standing your ground telling you, hey, you could do this to raise the water level. Alright. I'm gonna call quits here. Next time it's Spring Yard Zone. I didn't remember the name of the zone. For some reason I had this zone and Labyrinth Zone switched. If I remember in episode 1, I think I said Labyrinth then Sparkling Zone, which I don't know why I said Sparkling Zone. Anyhow, as always, if you guys want to see more Sonic the Hedgehog, leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next episode, and once again, since I'm by myself, I'm going to use my own outro from my main channel. I am Cybershoom, and I hope you have a good one.